Welcome back to the JKS Podcast. I'm Nips. Boys, how are we?
Doing well, man. Doing well. For people listening, Nippler's currently playing a video game whilst he's trying to do it. So he challenge, and now I'm getting distracted because I'm watching him as well.
Fucking
But yeah,
dominating as well.
he didn't fumble the bag. He didn't fumble the intro. Well done, Nips.
What episode are we up to, Nippler?
We are up to episode 27.
Wow.
Wow.
Is that right?
Yeah. How'd you do that?
I knew we were in the 20s.
Whoa.
So you had a stab.
I had a stab.
Yeah, all right. What date is it? What's the date today?
July 7th, 19.
Oh, nice. Yeah, nice. And you would know the date if you ever looked at the fucking topic sheet, because it has episode 27, the 19th of March, 2022. And you would know that.
Oh, yeah. Am I still have permission to read that document, or did you guys remove that again?
You can check the history, I think, on like people who have accessed the spreadsheet. So if you
We don't need to do that.
It
feels unnecessary.
Yeah, like your name's here like once from a while ago. Like, yeah, months ago.
I can't think of what that would be.
Yeah,
It wasn't a memorable topic.
From December. I think it might have just been when, logged in to confirm it was real. Anyway, look, it probably was a misclick. Anyway, you're off the hook today. We had a big weekend, and I'm not shocked if you're still feeling it a little bit. How you feeling, Nips?
It's day 2 of the hangover. Yesterday, I was a walking corpse. I was dead on the inside and the outside, but today I at least feel a little bit better.
Nice, functioning. I tell you
I
what,
can function.
Don't hate me. I was pretty good yesterday. I think because I stopped drinking.
Wow.
Maybe at assembly, so like 7 o'clock. I think was probably my last drink. Ish. I had a couple of beers. But...
For some context for all of the listeners, over the weekend it was Beer Fest in Canberra, the greatest day Canberra has.
The greatest day.
You walk around drinking independent brewers' beers all day and getting absolutely lit.
Yep.
So I think we started drinking at 11 a.m. and we would have left the Beer Fest at 6, absolutely slaughtered. Then we went to a pub. Then we went to a party Jed's mates were having. And yeah, I don't know how you felt okay after that, because we drank for over 12 hours already.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's my trick, man. I've got this hangover cure. I take 2 Panadol, 2 Nurofen, and 2 electrolyte, the hydrolyte. So when I have the 2 Panadol and 2 Nurofen, I scull the hydrolytes, and I'm solid. I do the same thing in the morning, and by like 10 a.m., I'm usually pretty good.
I think Niffler just has a big meal before.
I do have some Panadol, but maybe it's the Panadol Nurofen fusion that really helps you out.
I'm telling you, man, you'll end up in hospital from an overdose on Panadol and Nurofen mix. That really does it. Yeah. But dude, what a day. It is literally the best day in Canberra.
And I got so many free drinks for wearing my Collingwood shirt after the Pies fucked the Cats on Friday. I had free drinks, a free Red Bull, compliments.
You had a few drinks that spilled on you as well, so you had some extra drinks there.
I got tackled by Jed while multiple beers.
No, so he was sitting down in front of a table full of beers, and then I thought it'd be funny to kick the leg underneath the chair and snap it, which it did. It was pretty funny. And then Niffler decided, like, on the way down, grab the table full of beers, and like
tried to stabilize myself.
You know what, Jetty? I warned him when you're on your way back. I was like, he's looking mischievous. I was like, he's up to something. It was either US Nips or I was like, oh, Jetty's gonna do something here. And then he walks straight over to Nippler's chair and kicks the leg. And yeah, I don't know. I guess you grabbed the table out of impulse, right, to stop yourself from falling.
And then it's a flimsy like trestle table.
Yeah.
So
maybe
not
I don't
very
know, maybe
solid ground.
Like 10 drinks at least on that table, I think, and then some food and got covered. It was it was. I laughed straight away, and then I saw your face, and I was like, we should stop laughing.
I wouldn't find it funny as well if it was anyone but me.
Yeah, it was just the context too, because like in the middle of summer, you don't want to be covered in fucking beer and nachos and
yeah, and we were going out afterwards, and my clothes were sticky, covered in dirt.
Well, to be fair, everybody at the fucking beer fest was like jizzing all over your shirt because you supported Collingwood anyway, so it was probably already pretty sticky, right?
Yeah, those beers might have washed all the jizz off, so maybe it's a blessing in disguise.
But no, that was like the most upset I've seen you, and like the most remorseful I've seen Jed. So I'm glad there was like an amicable ending. You guys were.
I am very sorry about that, but it was pretty funny.
Next time, do it to anyone else. A stranger, Sean, anyone else. My dad, he was there. Do it to him.
I'm like the whole festival like stared at you too. It was insane. It was really loud. The cracking of the chair leg. I think it was a bit sturdier than you expected, but didn't stand a chance against Jenny. Oh no. Anyway, so you recovered. The friendship survived. How was it turning up to Beer Fest when all of us were? Because so Jed turned up at 3 p.m. and Nippler and I were there from 11 and picked up a what do I say? A nomad that I work with, and he hung out with us, but he was in pretty bad shape. And then a couple of Jed's friends. But how was it turning up to a pack of drunk people?
It was good. It was like just saw Nippler in his dirty little Collingwood top.
Yeah, it does not take long for Jed to get drunk, so I feel like he caught up pretty quick.
I don't remember ever seeing Jed drunk. I was in my own world. I couldn't concentrate on anything but myself. I was just trying to stay alive.
Do you remember me falling in the bin at the gym?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember
By the time we got to the party at the gym, Jed was sloshed. He was gone.
I do remember
He had that look in his eye he gets when he's drunk, where it's just like
and we never saw it because he was wearing sunnies the whole time. We never saw the look.
Oh, that is when you know Jed is lit, where he wears sunnies.
It's so smart though. It's so smart.
Even when it's dark.
It was smart, yeah. But no, you went to put something in the bin.
I went to grab a drink, which they were like was in the bucket, which was not like a bin, but it was like it was a bucket. So I went to go grab it over the fence, and I just like ate shit at first.
Yeah, but like somersaulted, like a cartoon, like his whole body, head inside the bucket, legs over. You kick somebody in the face, I think, on the way over.
I think so.
It's called karma. You put evil out in the world, you get evil back.
Although he handled it much better than you did, Nips, I must say.
Yeah.
He got up straight away, laughed it off.
Himself.
Yeah.
And I think a couple of the guys at your gym, Jed, think Nippler and I are probably pretty gay. I don't know if anyone brought up the story. There were two people that walked past and saw what we were doing in the bathroom.
What were you doing in the bathroom?
You sure you want to tell the story, Matt?
So, we decided to go to the toilet, and we went to go together, and there was only one. So we were just standing there trying to cross streams, but we were very close. Nippler peed on me. It was a whole fiasco. And then he got a little pee shy and then went into the shower, which is an open shower right next to me, and pissed in the shower.
Boys.
He ran the shower afterwards.
I couldn't do it.
Boys.
He ran the shower afterwards, then we washed it down. But when we were standing there at the toilet, the doorway faces us. So, like, they're just looking at us holding our dicks.
Yeah, we did
like,
not
right
close
next
the door.
Yeah, it was a sight to behold. I can't believe you got pee shy, though, Nips. I pride myself on my pee shyness. I thought I would have chickened out, but no. It was you.
Well, my stream started to spray.
I know, I copped it all over my legs.
Yeah, out of respect for you, I moved away to the shower instead of spraying all over you.
The funny thing too is like we're standing there, dicks out, and he's like, "Have you ever cross streams with Sam before? He pees all over the place when we cross streams, and then he just starts pissing everywhere." Like,
I didn't say cross streams. I just said, have you been like next to him when he pisses?
Well, okay. I think you said the exact words were, "Have you ever had a sword fight with Sam?" That was the exact words.
I'm offended, Nippler. You won't sword fight me. You're too scared.
Or me.
You in a sword fight.
He didn't sword fight me.
You're too shy.
Yeah.
You don't have to piss in a sword fight.
What yeah, you do. What do you think a sword fight is?
I assumed it was just Get your dicks out and fight with it. I don't think there's peeing involved.
No, the pee is involved, man.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have been sword fighting very different than me.
Yeah, and I'm glad.
You've been turkey slapping people.
Yeah, I'm not like banging knobs with somebody.
What is a sword fight then?
It's the
So when you
streams.
start peeing, you start peeing and you cross streams. You fight with the streams. That's the sword.
Okay, that makes sense.
So who's talked you
This
into
whole
doing
literally,
what?
I always want sword fight with just people.
You need to go see a counselor or something, man.
I think
I've never done it. That's why I don't know.
Maybe that's why you got nervous. Because I suggested sword fighting, and you were like, "Oh fuck, I'm gonna have to bang dicks with another guy." Maybe that's why you got nervous.
Not again.
Yeah. No, but a great day. And then for context, so Jed trains MMA. We went to his MMA gym to watch one of his training partners fight for a belt up in Queensland. Ended up getting it. He got up and did well too. That's cool to see.
Killed it. When are you gonna make your pro debut, Jed?
Whenever you cut down to my weight class, mate, or I come up there to...
You come up to me, buddy.
That was the best response. I think Jed, you're more likely to get up to Nippler's weight class.
Wow.
That was a slight against me. But
Yeah,
that's also
little.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. And I don't want to see that fight. I don't want to see you fight, Jetty. Don't fight. But it was awesome to see one of your training
Remember, at
partners
the end of last night, you were like, let's get the boxing gloves out. Let's sort this out.
Yeah, I want to
Let's
fight
go
you.
toe to toe.
I don't want to fight Jed. I want to fight
I'm just
you.
saying that wouldn't end well for you.
Dude, you are so full of shit. On the
Like,
night when
I've got 20 kilos on you.
Okay, Nips, when the
You've smoked your
opportunity
entire life. You'd throw one punch and be out of breath.
when the opportunity presented itself, we were both drunk. I was smashed. I was ready to go. I genuinely offered. I asked Tui for the gloves. And you were like, nah, I'm a lover, not a fighter. So don't be coming here with all this fucking gusto, okay? I was up for it.
Look,
But
man,
yes, you'd win. You're way bigger than me. You'd win. You got like 25
know I'd
kilos
win.
on me. Well, now I'm going to say you'd lose. You can't just fucking...
we can't keep flip-flopping.
Just sword fight it out, boys.
Yeah. I'm pretty confident in beating the guy who can't even fucking pee next to another man. Okay? Nips.
It just would have sprayed you.
It did. Yeah, and it fucking
That is
stunk.
true.
You need to drink more water, man.
We're drinking beers all day.
Yeah,
Do you think it's gonna smell like it?
But it holds up. Beer Fest, the greatest night of the year in Canberra. So if you live in Canberra, do not miss out next time. It's blast.
And we found one of our only podcast fans in your mate who came and talked about how big a fan he was of our podcast.
Oh man, I won't put him on blast in this pod. I know he's listening. Yeah. Anyway, caught up with the legend himself, so he knows who he
Good
is.
to meet the fans.
That's right. But he was parading the fucking street, just like shouting out JKS Podcast. So yeah,
He was doing all our advertising for us. It was great. I expect the numbers to skyrocket this week.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, this app might get some more views, maybe. So, or by the FBI or something. I don't know. Anyway, have you guys like read through the comments on the shorts on the potty?
Nah, it's toxic fan.
Yeah, it's always two
Dude.
people fighting.
Yeah, that's exactly. So like you see a short randomly, and it's got like 12 comments, and you're like, "What the fuck?" And then you look, and then it's just a back and forth between like two psychopaths. like these two guys were arguing over the definition of drip, which is a term I didn't explain to you guys. It's like if you're dripping, it's like oh no, sorry, Riz. It's where they Riz. It's like short for like charisma. So like if a guy's got the Riz, it means he's like good at picking up chicks or whatever. Yeah, these two guys on one of the shorts were just going back and forth over the word Riz.
Yeah, right.
They were very adamant about the definition.
What were the two sides of the argument?
Someone was saying it was something about their outfit, and then the other guy was like, "No, it's charisma, like your ability to pick up chicks." That guy was right. So the guy who's talking about your outfit, you're a fucking dipshit. Don't comment. No, I take that back. Please comment.
I feel like the comments are very toxic. It's like, yeah.
YouTube. That's how YouTube works.
But like, honest, like if you put yourself in the mindset of somebody who comments on a YouTube video, like, come on.
Already low class.
Yeah, like I get engagement with fans. Like that's the best, right? Like if you've got some but like just like Yeah, I don't know. We're a channel with not that many views either. So if you're commenting on just like random shorts that have like 3 views, it's like, man, you're a special kind of person. Unless you're one of those guys that says shout out to the family or whatever and love us. You're a good guy. I love you. So were there angry gingers in our comments section? Is that where that...
No. So a while ago, like maybe one of our first episodes, there was the angry gingers being the Little Mermaid Ariel's being replaced by a black woman, even though she's naturally a white redheaded person.
Yeah.
So they're angry again.
Why?
It's not another fucking remake,
well,
is it?
It's a similar kind of issue something similar came up. So the new trailer for The Little Mermaid drops. So they got to see more of her, but then supposedly this issue's been happening for a while. Someone's made a collection of all the times redheads have been placed with black people on like cartoons and shows.
What the fuck?
Guess how many there are?
How many?
It's a lot, man. Have a look at this. I'll put it in the chat.
So hang on, let me clarify. So the amount of times a black person has replaced a redhead in a show?
Yes. Show, comic book, TV, just in general.
Okay.
I mean, I can get behind this.
Yo! This is a big chart,
It's
dude.
a big
What
chart.
the fuck? Dude, that is a lot. Why are there so many?
They're the most expendable characters.
So, oh, dude, who the fuck is that? Up the top right? What is that? Electro.
Yeah, they're digging a bit deep for that one.
There are some ones that stretch a bit far, but there's some valid ones.
The second row, second lady, scroll back up. Look at the eyes from that cartoon character.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on there?
But I didn't realize the person from Thor, like the gatekeeper, is meant to be redhead.
Can I be honest? If we were to like rate minorities, yeah. So like, if we just look at minorities as a whole,
it's a dangerous game.
I know it's dangerous. My favorite minority by far is black people. I think this is okay.
Ed, how do you feel about not being at the top of Sean's minority list?
I'm hurt.
You hurt?
Jed, I love you dearly, and I don't mean to question your culture. No, hang on. I don't mean to question your culture or ethnicity, but you are the whitest Asian I've ever met. You're barely fucking Asian anymore.
You can't even use chopsticks.
I just heard Sean just say he hates Koreans and every Korean that's out there because of their squinty eyes. That's all I heard.
Sean, why the fuck would you say that?
Wow, man.
I did not even say the word Korean. I literally did not even say the word.
It's not about what you said, it's about how you made him feel.
Right now, he's got his hands on his eyes, he's making little squinty eyes.
That is not true. That is not true.
Wow.
I am...
Insane.
Okay. All right. I'll rephrase my list. My most favorite minority is black people, followed closely by South Koreans. And I don't know, are you South or North Korea, Jenny?
I think he's North. He claims South. Every now and again, he does some stuff, and I'm like, he might be working for the People's Republic of North Korea.
Yeah. It might be like an offspring of the...
Yeah, like he's reporting information back.
The haircut's pretty similar, so...
Oh, well, yeah, you're much more attractive. Don't worry, Jenny. Also, I take personal offense at one of the people on this list. The Triss Merigold from The Witcher. That shit's fucked up. The Witcher. Have you ever seen? You've seen the TV show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you played the game? You played the game?
Yeah, I played the game.
Oh, she's one of the main characters, isn't she?
Yeah. And super fit. The best character in the game, Triss Merigold. So there's a difference between a fake redhead and a real redhead. Fake redhead's awesome. S tier, top tier. Love it. If you get your hair dyed red, love it. But yeah, it's the ones that are born.
You don't like
red.
the more gingery red.
Yeah.
Like the darker red.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that is a lot. I agree with it. I think they've made a wise decision. Also, did you see the Lego Batgirl? Maybe like the paleness of a redhead doesn't like film very well.
What's too much reflection?
Yeah, there's like
I get the contrast right.
Yeah, there's like a glare on the fucking, on the camera lens.
Yeah, it's about money.
Yeah, well, it's just better looking.
Budget,
Mate, we all feel a little gross when we see a ginger, right? You're watching a McDonald's ad and you see fucking Ronald McDonald, you kind of want to turn it off. So
I feel like you'd get a few beard hairs that would be a bit gingery, Sean. Is that why you shave it so much?
Have you actually fucking noticed that? Because that's real.
Your gingery beard.
Panic.
Yeah. Have you actually noticed that?
Is that why you hate ginger people? Because like you hate yourself.
Oh fuck, man, dude, I've actually got ginger blood. But yeah, that's why I hate gingers, because I've got ginger blood.
Yeah, it makes sense now.
But have you actually noticed in my beard? Because I'm very self-conscious of that. I do get ginger spots in my face hair when I grow it out.
Ah,
I haven't seen you. You never show us your grown out facial hair.
grown out face.
Your grown out face.
It's never seen the light of day. No,
I reckon
thank you.
Nippler's a bit gingery as well in that beard.
You fucking take that back.
Gingery at heart, soulless.
That's a stretch. That's a real stretch.
I'll pay it.
Oh, that was the worst delivery ever. I've had too many drinks tonight. I like having a couple of drinks before the potty, but yeah, went a bit too hard, I think. So I'm dropping my lines. Well,
Alright.
anyway,
Have a few Panadols, and what else do you do? A couple of
that's right. You're onto it.
electrolytes, yeah, hydrolytes.
Yeah, you know what I was doing right before the pod? I was making grilled cheese sandwiches.
You cooked motherfucker.
No. No, for work. There's because it's like culture day tomorrow or something, right? So don't call me uncultured and racist.
You're making grilled cheese
That's
sandwiches
so
for a different day.
uncultured.
You're gonna bring in sandwiches that were
You
grilled the
white
day
piece of
before.
shit.
That's not. I don't even know if any white people.
Listen.
That's fucked.
Listen,
What are you gonna do?
listen.
You can't just bring that in.
No, stop. I'm buttering the bread to toast it at work, you know? So I was
any better, man.
is it worse? What, for backstory, nobody was engaged. Like people had to bring in dishes from their culture or something. And apparently a wife beater and a VB isn't a good suggestion.
Oh, you tried though.
Yeah.
But yeah, is that really when you think of white culture? Is it what white bread, butter, and cheese, and it?
No, I was making a joke. I was like, because I don't know how to cook. I said, nobody was talking. So I was like, I'll bring in like Vegemite toast or like a grilled cheese sandwich. Ha 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 ha. Everybody laughed. And then my boss messaged me afterwards. She's like, actually, could you bring in the grilled cheese sandwiches? Nobody got back to me. So for Culture Day, I think there's going to be 30 people just eating my grilled cheese sandwiches. That's a true story.
Crazy.
Yeah. I'll send you a photo of a fucking container of pre-buttered bread.
And then that's what's for dinner for you and Lane the next day as well.
Yeah, because nobody's eating that shit.
No, it's like your turn to cook, isn't it? So you'll just get a few of those.
Grilled cheese, babe.
Don't tell Lane, and I can say it in safety here because she would never ever listen to this podcast because it would be supporting me in some facet. She's on the trend of she's in a habit of just cooking every night. I haven't cooked in 2 weeks. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, she probably got sick of Siggy and BBs.
Got over it.
She's like, babe, I don't smoke.
I don't know, but it's amazing, man. So I'm just I'm trying to stay quiet about it, you know? Tonight I got steak and veg, man. I normally cook steak and veg. She didn't even suggest it. I just sat on my ass and played video games while she cooked for me.
The little bitch cooked for me today as well. Didn't you, little bitch?
Wow. Did you enjoy that? Was it,
Yeah, I
did it taste
did.
extra salty to you?
Yeah, that creamy sauce was good.
Oh, no.
I did extra creamy just for you, bud.
Nice, mate.
What did you make, though?
I made souvlaki's. Homemade souvlaki's.
Like the Greek thing? With beef on a stick with garlic sauce or whatever? Rice?
No, like a wrap with meat and vegetables and stuff on it.
I'm
Sauce.
impressed that you guys actually do cook. If people who listen to this actually got to look at you too, there's no way they'd think you'd cook. Especially you, Nips.
Wait, dig into that.
What do you mean? Look at you.
Why?
You look homeless. They're like, what are you cooking? Sausage rolls from the servo? You wouldn't cook shit.
He's actually a good cook.
I know. That's what I mean. It's very unseeming.
The only dish I don't like you making, Nippler. Oh, there's 2 dishes I don't like you making. One's we make chili chicken. It's just all fucking chili.
Yeah, one of the best dishes I do.
and then you make a stir fry, which is really nice, but then you put a kilo of peanuts in there. I'm like, mate.
I like peanuts.
You don't need
So
a
everyone
kilo
else is forced to like them as well.
Can I just clarify, Nips? I feel like I offended you. I know you can cook. I've had your food. It's really fucking good. You just wouldn't expect it. If somebody took a photo of you,
I got your point. I got your point.
Yeah, do you think this guy could cook? And they'd be like, not without hair in it. There's no way they'd think you could cook.
Look, there might be a couple stray hairs in each dish.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make you wear a bloody little chin diaper next time.
Yeah, and a hairnet.
Part of the experience.
That's flavor.
It's flavor.
Whereas Jed, on the other hand, you can kind of get it because you can both cook. Yeah, you can probably guess it with Jed. It's not that surprising compared to you, Nips. Whereas me, I reckon you could look at me and think I could cook. I can't, but I feel like you could assume I could cook, right?
Hey, you can make some grilled cheese sandwiches.
I haven't made them yet. I just buttered the bread.
Burns them.
Yeah, that's right. I don't even know if we got a fucking sandwich toaster at work.
I hope you have a fucking tiny one there. A tiny one that cooks slow and it just takes you all day.
Or imagine if they're not there and then people just get like cheese sandwiches with the butter on the other side. Because I like buttered the outside of the sandwich. You see people there with a knife and fork trying to eat the fucking cheese sandwich.
Like the butter's too cold to spread. You just ruin the bread.
Yeah. No, I left the butter out on the bench.
Oh, stop
That's
it.
a lie. They got margarine. I ain't fucking wasting butter on them. But I'm going to tell them it's that like Westworld shit, like the expensive butter.
Yeah, nice.
But no, it's just that sun blessed, you know?
Granola spread.
That's right. I moved the fucking Survivor vid off the topics. You know what, boys? I searched from fucking top to low in this study.
Bullshit. You found it. It was more embarrassing than you remember, and you fucking hit it.
I knew I was going to get two reactions. I was going to get, you found it and it was embarrassing, or you were full of shit the whole time. Those were the two reactions I was expecting. But
no, I believe you did it.
Yeah. So I just
believe you lost it.
Yeah. Anyway, so no, I really did. I swear to God, I found my old external hard drive. Yeah, I gave my laptop away to my old man, but I copied everything off it onto my external, and it was on that external. But I think it's on a different external, so I'll keep searching. Another week postponement on the Survivor vids, but it'll be worth it, boys. I promise.
Don't get your hopes up, listeners. It's not coming.
Once you hear that Rocky music, man, oh, it's gonna make you so happy.
Have you boys seen there's been a bit of controversy behind UFC 286?
Controversy? No. I did see the fights though.
So the controversy was Leon Edwards is being called a dirty fighter after his win against Kamaru Usman.
Yeah, it was pretty dirty.
Yeah, so
what did he do?
So in a fight, Nippler, what would you do?
Go straight for the eyes.
Yep, good. 3 more.
The balls.
Yep.
And the butthole.
Not quite. No oil changes.
2 out of 3.
Yeah.
Did you just call it an oil change?
Yeah, it's a known fact. It's an oil change.
Yeah, I like
Chicken
that.
oil.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so there was also a glove grab. So like you put your fingers in the glove when the ref's like on the other side, and then when the ref's coming back around, you take it out. Real sneaky. And then there's a few fence grabs as well. But yeah, just a dirty boy who ended up winning.
I feel like in the UFC, people always like bend the rules like that, and there's never really a big consequence for it.
Yeah. I mean, he copped as big of a consequence as it gets. He lost a point in one of the rounds, but ended up winning anyway.
It's a good skill. Dirty.
Jed's picking up ideas.
Can you hate it though? If you're in a cage fight against another person who's trying to literally kill you, I'd be fucking, throwing shit at his mother. I'd be cheating in every way I fucking could. Are you kidding me? Like, I'd be trying to kill him at the
that helps you in the fight.
I'd be, I don't know, trying to fucking stop him at the top of his bloodline. I'd be doing anything I could.
Is that genocide?
Yeah, like, fuck it. Like, whatever makes me win, you know?
Time machine, like,
Yeah, are you kidding? Like, 8 weeks beforehand, the fight camp. No way. I'd be like studying fucking flux capacitors. I'm trying to be Marty McFly, go back in time and fucking stop it before that shit happens. Are you joking? No way.
So many ways you could make so much money, have so much fun with a time machine, but you'll just go back and kill someone's mum.
Fuck yeah. Jenny, you have to clip that fucking flux capacitor shit. That was awesome. If I don't say so myself, of course.
I don't even know what a flux capacitor is.
So, Back to the Future. Marty McFly is the guy that goes back, the main guy. But the thing that makes them go back in time is the flux capacitor in their car. It's a fucking deep take, but people will love that shit.
Anyone gonna get that nerdy ass reference?
It's a pretty popular movie. I think most people will get it.
Yeah. Why didn't you laugh then, Nibbler?
I just didn't find it funny.
Wow. Nah, it was pretty dirty, but I don't think it would have changed the fight. Can I be honest? I'll show you my scorecard. I've been writing this shit down. This is embarrassing. Look at my scorecard. What does that say? Can you read that, Jetty?
49-45 Usman. You reckon Usman won?
Yeah, I scored at fucking 49-45 Usman.
Yeah,
I
thought he won
MMA
as well.
for shit. Oh, you did?
Yeah, there's a guy called The Weasel on YouTube. Have you seen him?
No.
So he breaks down the fight like strike by strike, pretty much, to see who wins, and Edwards won. So he actually goes through every strike and determines if it's like a light, medium, or heavy blow, and then whoever does more damage in the rounds obviously wins. And he went through the rounds and Edwards
scored
won.
it to Edwards.
Yeah. Would have been 49-46.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Are you saying to Edwards, like he called it right, saying the right thing happened? Yeah, okay. I don't know what it is. I think in my mind I score pressure more than it's worth.
Yeah.
It's like the pressure in the fight and the guy controlling it. And then I think I give too much credit to takedowns these days because judges seem to be scoring more for damage.
Yeah.
They do control time. Whereas back in the day, like, GSP would lie on top of someone for 20 minutes and just win the fight, even though he just got knocked out in that round, like Johnny Hendricks.
I'm glad they changed that. Try and get a bit of action happening. I always give way too high of a score to the person who's winning in the last round.
True.
When the bell goes. When really it doesn't matter at all.
Well, they used to do that in Pride, I think it was. They used to score the whole fight as opposed to per round. So, like, if somebody just got, like, fucking destroyed in the last round and nearly died, but then he won the 10 rounds beforehand, they'd score it to the guy who did the destroying.
I think there's some rules in Jiu-Jitsu, it's called Valitudo or something, and it's just like you go till someone wins or loses. Like, just one round.
Brutal.
I guess you would know who's, like, a better fighter, though. It's probably, like, more accurate of the way a fight should go.
But the way they've got it now eliminates flukes. Because at least you start every round standing. Like, whereas, like, I don't know.
Makes it last a bit longer, gives people a rest, so it's a bit more entertaining.
Well, that, but also, like, the fluky takedown, or, I don't know. Gives people, like, a chance to recover a little bit and reset the position.
I just thought of an awesome idea for a new sport.
Uh-oh.
So...
Why do I feel like you and I are about to get fucked up, Nippler?
Yeah, it's not going to be good.
You blindfold both the fighters, and then, like, instead of having an octagon, you just put them in, like, a setting. So it could be, like, a bar, or, like, it could be a street.
So they have weapons.
Potentially. Or it could be, like, or a fist fight, maybe. Yeah. And then, or it could be, like, in football stands, there's usually fights there. So one person's, like, a bit higher up, one person's a bit lower. Or they could be next to each other. Yeah, just common places for a street fight.
And then you record it. I think the Russians did that with the car. Do you remember the fighting in a car?
In a car? Like, what kind of car was it?
I didn't show you this.
No, you did show us. That shit was insane.
In the car?
Yeah, there was one where they were fighting in a phone booth.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah. And there was another one where they were fighting in a car. Like the backseat of a convertible.
Yeah. There's like, they have a seatbelt in, like sitting next to each other in the car, and then they just count down and they start fighting.
Dude, I'll show you. Look at this.
Oh, this is insane. The one I saw was enclosed, which was hectic.
The funniest part is they start with seatbelt on. They start with the seatbelt on. They're like, all right, seatbelt on, and go. Undo the seatbelt, they get crazy.
It adds a bit of choice to it. Do you unclip your seatbelt straight away, or do you go for all the punch?
Yeah. Or just use it as like a strap in, you know? Like, just like hold on, strap in, not strap on, settle down.
Nipple, I would fuck you up.
This is shit you would.
Go on the old camera and have a crack.
Yeah.
I would pull your roof down and like try and strangle you with it. That Sean's already pulled down.
Yeah, he's waking it for you.
Yeah, he knew this was going to happen.
Yeah, I could also do that. I've got experience pulling roofs down.
Yeah,
so.
you want some tips?
I feel like Nipple's rage would not allow you to win a fight in that car, surely. Like Nipple would.
No, I'll be fighting for the honor of the car that you molested.
And I will give you credit, man. When you're angry, so like you're the calmest, most gentle person in day-to-day life, right? I mean, you're kind of insulting, but yeah, just a gentle person. When you get you have some strength to you. Like, I remember when you punched me when I pulled your roof doon. It fucking hurt. Like, you hit me pretty hard. Yeah, you punched me in the arm like 3 times. You don't remember? You just saw red. Blacked out.
I must have saw red. No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, you just saw rage. Yeah, no, you hit pretty hard when you want to. Nips. You also kind of.
I obviously have a history of fighting in the car. Technique.
Do you remember our back and forth at assembly? Do you remember how crazy we got?
No.
You don't remember being
I don't
at
remember
assembly?
much of assembly.
I remember being at your gym, Jed, and I was saying, "Oh, how was your salad, your steak salad that he had at assembly?" And he's like, "What steak salad?" I was like, "The thing that you ate at assembly." I said, "No, didn't we have dinner at the beer fest?" I was like, "No, man, we're at a."
I was cooked at assembly. I remember you having food there, Nips.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember having the steak salad now. It was good.
Yeah, it was good. Nice. But then you and I got this back and forth, and yeah, I think the table probably just wanted to leave and just leave us to it because we were getting pretty heated. You and I.
The back and forth was Nippler. He was arguing if he did eat it or didn't eat it.
No, you were there. You remember the back and forth at assembly? Nippler and I were getting into it. I was telling him I was going to make his ass look like the Mariana Trench of cum.
I thought we were actually getting into it. It was just banter.
Yeah, no, just banter, man.
You guys heard what's happening with Team Rocket?
No, but I want to. Is it a new porno?
Are they brother and sister? No.
I'll show you a screen grab. Wait for this. Hang on. I will move it off screen so you can't see.
Oh, so someone just in a Pikachu outfit.
Wait, you can see this?
Yeah, we can see everything, man.
Oh, what the fuck? I didn't think you could see it. No, this here. No, it's this one. This one. Look at this bad boy. Look how fucking demonic this thing is.
Like the Grinch.
Look at it. And yeah, the reason I've thought of it is because Team Rocket's in this. Wait, you can see Team Rocket. See? I can't believe you haven't seen this. I've really got to stop drinking before these podcasts. This is bad. All right, that's about time, I think, boys. Let's call it. All right. What's going on?
Team Rocket are breaking up.
Are they?
Yeah. They had a fight.
Wonder she had to watch him fuck Pikachu. You just saw it.
That's gonna strain any relationship.
What do you mean they're breaking up?
They invited all their Pokemon back, so they had them all, and then they had a fight, and they all walked away. And that was pretty much the last everyone's seen of them.
Over. I thought Ash became champion or whatever, and the show finished.
Yeah, old Ashy Boy left, but they're replacing him.
Wow, Jed's actually not capping. And you see what I did there, Nips? He's actually not joking though. They actually are splitting up. I think they're just leaving the show. Wow, that's like an actual proper farewell.
It's kind of sad,
Crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, why can't they end on a happy vibe? Why do they have to split up?
Like flash to them.
Yeah, no, man. After 26 years of not catching Pikachu.
Oh, they caught Pikachu. Did you not just see what we saw? They got it. Yeah, right. I've been pretty sad too.
There's fucking Wobbuffet, that fucking piece of shit.
Dude, I wouldn't be too hard on Wobbuffet. If you were a Pokemon, you would be fucking Wobbuffet. Are you kidding me? Like, what else do you think you are, mate? Look, Jenny, tell me this isn't fucking Nippler. Tell me that's not Nippler.
100% that's Niffler.
Fucking dare you. I would be like a Charizard or something.
No, you wouldn't.
High
This
tier.
is Jed. Before we keep going with this, can we just agree this is Jed? It's a super easy win. Unfortunately, it's either that or fucking Primeape or something. Yeah, get the cool Pokemon.
Sean,
Jed.
you're that creepy Pokemon who's like a cloud with arms and carries children away.
Excuse me? Oh, what?
Look it up. You're that creepy Pokemon, but like has dangly arms and carries children away. That's his backstory.
I think it's called Yamask.
I don't know.
Yamask.
Surely not. No, that's not it, is it, Nips?
That's it.
Is that actually it? That was so uncreative.
Look at the origin for it.
Dude, I'd roast myself way better than that. Have you seen Giraffe Rig?
Click on
Have you seen this motherfucker? Have you seen Giraffe Rig? Look at this thing.
It's kind of cute, though.
It is kind of cool, isn't it?
That's not you at all.
Yeah, I remember this one. Maybe we'll go like, what's that one? That's the Blob. Oh, no, you're Garbodor. You're Garbodor. Yeah, you're this motherfucker.
What is this?
It's you.
Garbodor, mate.
It's
When
you.
did this become a Pokemon?
It just is, alright?
Someone's having a bad trip when they made this shit.
So
Oh, that's definitely you.
Which one?
No, the tree.
The tree. Yeah, this
The palm
guy, right?
tree. Yeah.
Wait, palm tree? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's fucking you.
Yeah, that's fair. I thought you meant this guy. He's kind of suave, mate. He's got some riz, don't you reckon?
He knows something.
Yeah.
Something's up.
In that or fucking Bellsprout. If these are its arms, that'd be me. Bro, there are 1,200 Pokemon, Nippler. I will give you a week break. Come back at me next week with a better Pokemon. Yeah? There's a lot, man.
Scour the list and find the one that most represents you.
That's right. I just googled ugliest Pokemon. If you say I'm Jinx, I'll be very offended.
I don't see anything here. I'll do some research.
Yeah, you can hit me up later. I'll show you after a few drinks. You ready? There you go.
Lick a tongue.
Lick a tongue. There's this guy that like posts on Reddit like AI or real creations of Pokemon. They're actually pretty fucking freaky. He does one for Lick a Tongue.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen this one. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
That's like off the Pokemon movie. I think one of them as well. But yeah, it's freaky ads.
It's horrifying.
Yeah. It does one for
You
like
see
Ghastly too.
ChatGPT 4 came out. They can like
Yeah,
do
it
images
did.
now.
They ran them through the bar exams, all of them, and this thing is getting like really high GPAs on like legitimate bar exams. Freaky. You can like jailbreak the 3 or whatever, like the standard one that you can get on now at ChatGPT. You can jailbreak it and get it to give you answers that it shouldn't give you. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh no.
What have you been doing?
No, so I got it to write a porno between Lana Rhodes and Ronald McDonald. That works. It's not like explicit, like it won't like fucking like talk about the pumping and the whatever, but it'll like can't even remember what it said. It like invited her back to his bedroom to have a cheeseburger, and she of course obliged. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Put some homemade Big Mac sauce on it.
Have you guys seen Chris Rock's new stand-up show about him and Will Smith?
I have. Surely you guys have seen it too, right?
I haven't seen it yet.
Really? I don't want to spoil it. I thought it was great. I thought the special was pretty good.
Yeah, Chris Rock just goes hard on Will Smith being a bit of a dick.
No, it's pretty bad. There's like one line. Where is it? And he's talking about like nobody else in the world would sit across from the wife who cheated on you whilst she talks to you about how she sucked your son's best friend's cock. She's like that literally happened on fucking live TV. Like his wife, like they have a sit down, the two of them, and she like talks about how like, yeah, she fucked his son's best friend. And yeah, Chris Rock does this bit about like, anyway, just talking about how she's like, anyway, whatever. But it was hilarious. It was really good. He goes hard on him. Talks about how it's like, yeah, I used to watch him in Concussion, which is a movie he did, and then he gave him a concussion. But the special's good. You should watch it. You should actually watch the special.
I'll definitely watch it.
Yeah. It's like you shouldn't be angry at me. You should be angry with like your wife.
Yeah, dude. But just to like have like one of the funniest bits. What was it? Is like he was talking about Meghan Markle, how she like sits in front of Oprah and talks about how like the royal family is racist, and it's like, no fucking shit. Like the royal family like invented racism. Like what the fuck you mean? You're surprised the royal family is racist? Like they invented colonization, like colonialism or whatever the fuck it's called, where they like literally send black people on boats as slaves elsewhere. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, how do you think the UK took over, 2/3 of the world?
Yeah.
Being nice to everyone.
Crazy. And then they were like, yeah, like talking about how like the royal family wanted to know how black the baby was going to be, and he's like, black people want to know how black their babies are going to be. They're like checking behind the ears to see if they're going to be like a Steph Curry black or if they're going to be like a LeBron James black. If they're going to be a LeBron James black, the life's going to be way harder. I was like, that's fucking hilarious. Oh my god. I was like, yeah, well, good point. But yeah, watch. That's not racist. I'm just regurgitating something a black person said. That's not fucking.
But you're white. You can't say that.
I said it was racist. What you said about Jed earlier, that was racist.
No, it's so
I didn't say.
Oh, super messed up, man.
I forgot his name on YouTube, but he was going around to like people of color and stuff like that, and say like, "Can people be racist to white people?" And they're like, not really." That was the answer. It's like it's the only race you can be mean to, but it doesn't really matter. And then I think he was saying describe racism, and it's like hatred towards a race. And then he was like,
Yeah, I know.
So,
yeah,
sucks to be you guys.
Crazy. I just realized you can get away with saying that. You just went through that whole speech, And in the back of my head, I'm like, Jed, you can't say this. You can't say this. You can't say this. And then oh fuck, he's actually Asian. That's how white you are in my head, though.
I've got a free pass, man. I can do whatever I want.
I don't know if Asian can get you, scot-free on everything.
Jetty,
pretty close, man.
sorry, Nips. North Korean can get you away with everything.
Fuck, you're right. And he's definitely North. The more I think about it, 100% he's North.
Daddy will bail me out.
No, I mean, you escaped, Jetty. Like, you got the whole pass for the rest of your life, you know? You know, you're the guy that you hate that I listen to, the Ethan Klein from H3. Yeah, I know, you just rolled your eyes when I said his name. He got a button, so they press the button and it reverses the last 20 seconds of the podcast. And man, he's getting loose with that button these days. So he was getting drunk for St. Patrick's Day, and instead of nicotine gum, he said what you'd expect him to say. Hit the button. And then when it started playing again, he's like, "Oh, thank God we got the button," and then laughed and said nicotine gum, and like basically just told everybody what he said. So it's like the latest controversy that he's done. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're with me, right? Yeah. Not so nicotine. You understand what I'm saying?
No, explain it more. Really go in depth.
Which is obviously what he said.
Last of Us review.
All in all, great show, Jetty, and you got to watch it, man.
Fantastic show.
Can't be honest with you. Yeah, 0 chance.
Is that you being honest? You're like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah,
fucking hell. No, really good. I think it was I think the second season is probably going to solidify it as like one of the best short
looking forward to it.
TV shows.
Very controversial second game, which they're going to base the second season after, but I think it'll translate well to a TV show.
Too. Yeah, I agree. And they released an advertisement like painting for the second show. A little bit artsy, but you can see the main, not protagonist, the archtagonist. Is that what it's called? Or it's like the Pantagonist? Yeah. Is that the bad guy? Yeah, her arm in it.
She is, Jed, you never saw the game part 2. She is jacked. What's her name again? Yeah, she's the most jacked woman I've ever seen.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she's shredded. I saw it on, maybe it was like a fan pick. It might have been a fan pick. Where is she? I remember her name. Okay, don't judge me for my Google search. Yeah, this girl. Abby.
Abby, that's it.
Yeah, she's super jacked.
Have they casted her?
No. But watch them make her like fucking Ronda Rousey or something. Something stupid.
That'd be a good one.
What?
It should be too old. Because Abby's meant to be like young 20s, I think.
Yeah.
Like teenagers.
Yeah. But sorry, all in all, we're not even reviewing the show here. Really good show. Yeah, we were talking on the weekend. I think the pacing was a little bit off. They probably should have spent more time developing the relationship between Ellie and Joel before they called the show.
They seem to go from, well, Joel especially seemed to go from wanting nothing to do with Ellie to wanting really badly to be her dad very quickly. Yeah,
and it was kind of weird. Came across as like a little creepy to me. And then I think maybe what, you're gonna laugh? You think that's ironic, me saying someone was creepy? Really?
You have a dirty little mo in your face. I can't take you seriously.
Yeah, I know. But I think like Bella Ramsey's acting, it's probably pretty fucked up to critique her acting, but I think her acting probably could have been better. I feel like if she had a bit of better acting, she maybe could have kept pace with like the relationship change with him. Because his acting was believable. I feel like them watching her reaction made it unbelievable. Because like when he's sitting there crying, talking about how he tried to commit suicide and the bullet didn't kill him. But he's like upset, and you could tell the frames on him.
She was meant to be like, I don't know, standoffish, but she just went through something traumatic, and she was like very different.
Yeah, right. I don't know, but we agree it kind of felt off, right?
So it needed another couple episodes in the middle just to flesh it out a bit more, make the change seem more natural.
Nipple wants more drama. Wants Nipple wants less action.
The show's not an action show.
All drama, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like, I think you think it's like a zombie, like a full-blown zombie show. But yeah,
it's not even zombies in the second half.
Yeah,
From
that's
episode
right.
4 on, there's no zombies.
Yep.
Or 5 on.
There's a show you
Or
might
5,
like, Nicola. It's been going on for about 30 years. Like Bold and Beautiful. It's pretty slow. There's enough drama and stuff in there.
Boys,
Are
I'm
you
telling
really
you.
roasting watching a drama TV show? You know, that's like 80% of all TV.
And Bold and the Beautiful is not something to fuck with. And like Days of Our Lives, that shit was top tier. I used to watch that in like the 6-week school holidays as a kid because my mum used to make me watch it because we only had one TV. That shit was the tits. Like in the middle of the day when I was like 9 years old, I was fucking right into Bold and the Beautiful. Don't be
Is that
mocking
where
that
like
shit.
they keep upping the ante, like someone's long lost like child or something makes a return, and then
Yeah,
it's like an evil twin who took the identity of the other person. All that
yeah, and
sort of
it's his
shit.
uncle's. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
his like his brother, uncle's cousin. You know, like yeah, it's the best. It's like long lost stepsister you married and had kids with, and yeah, it's fantastic. Half sister.
It was probably just a porn you watched, I think. You're getting confused there.
I think so.
I have a theory, and I feel like most people are going to hate me.
Oh yeah, your theory?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, you know, most people like murder shows, like serial killer docos and stuff. I feel like you have to
Yeah.
be some sort of fucked up to like that stuff.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
100%.
Sort of morbid curiosity.
Like, yeah.
Especially, dude, let's get real, like Law and Order SVU, which is like literally a show about like sexual crimes. It's a show about R word and fucking like kitty fiddling. Like it's as bad as it gets. And like people like my mum and sister fucking love those shows. I don't get it. It's
I think
crazy.
it's just like an easy way to get drama without, you know, having to write very well.
Yeah.
Or like each week it could be a new sexual assault. It's versatile.
Dude, the SVU is probably an outlier, right? But just like crime shows in general, I feel like it's like the detective. It's like somebody that's trying to like work it out as they go. It's like, oh, is it this person? Oh no, it's that person. Can't believe it. And it is like an easy win. But yeah, fuck no. I like the real crime stuff, like the Jeffrey Dahmer show, which I'd never recommend. I'm glad I watched. And then there was one on like John Wayne Gacy, who was like even worse. He's like a guy who dressed up as clowns and like attracted like kids and people into his house and then trapped them in his basement. Just fucking ugh.
So you went for the
Yeah.
whole it kind of thing.
Basically,
I don't think
Yeah,
that'd work nowadays because everyone's afraid of clowns. They
Yeah.
need to get up.
you know how Stephen. Sorry, I'm railroading this again. You know how Stephen King is like one of the most celebrated horror writers ever, right? Massive
Yeah.
coke fiend. The ending to It Part 1 in the books. So like, have you guys seen the movies or read the book?
No, but I've heard. I know what you're about
Yeah.
to say. I've heard about this. Yeah.
Yeah, so like the ending in the show, it's a bunch of kids that like kill the clown, right? The ending in the book, there's one girl and like 8 guy kids, and then to like stop the clown from attacking them because they're kids, they all like gang bang the fucking girl who's like a little girl, like fucking 11, 12 years old, so that they're no longer like kids and now they're adults because they've had sex, so the clown doesn't kill them. That's the ending to like part 1.
Why do you reckon they left that out of the movie?
I know,
I don't know,
man.
man. It's weird.
Dude, the guy's like a massive cokehead. He's like one of the most celebrated horror writers ever. Fuck.
Did he not have like someone who read over the book, like a publicist or something, and be like, "Hey, cool book, but the child gangbang's a bit weird."
It's like 1,000 pages
We can
long,
get that
and
out.
probably like it's like 20th book. Maybe like the proofreader was like, yeah, it was good. And he's like, oh, what do you think about the ending? And he's like, yeah, it was good. Don't worry, it's good.
Yeah.
Just like
Proofreader's also on coke, just like yeah, cool.
oh fuck. All right, well, I guess we can end it on bloody child gangbangs. Jesus. All right.
Least lasting impression.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, all right. Anyone who's still listening at this point, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We got like 40 listeners on the last podcast, so maybe someone's still hanging around. Retention rate's probably 5 minutes, but hey, who cares? Thanks for listening, and we'll see you guys next week.
Peace.
Peace.